Hello students, good morning. I am going to continue with the new topic, that is application of integrals. In this topic we study about the area between two simple curve. Correct? So for this, firstly we study some important properties related to this chapter. Property number 1, you know that in 11th class we study about these properties. This is called right hand parabola, and the equation of right hand parabola y square is equal to 4ax, and this is called left hand parabola, that is y square is equal to minus 4ax. Correct? And upward parabola, this is called upward parabola. Upward parabola, x square is equal to 4ay, and this is called downward parabola, x square is equal to minus 4ay, x square is equal to minus 4ay, x axis, and this is called y. Correct? These are the parabola, standard parabola. Correct? Now we study about shifted parabola. The parabola which not passes through the origin, that is called shifted parabola. And the equation of this shifted parabola, x minus h whole square is equal to 4a y minus k, and h comma k is the coordinate of the vertex of the parabola. Coordinate of the vertex of the parabola. Okay. This is called some simple now equation. Next, equation passes through the origin. Equation passes through the origin. This is x axis, y axis, y is equal to mx. Equation passes through the origin, y is equal to mx. And you know that intercept form that is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is called intercept form. This portion is a and this portion is called b. Intercept form we use in chapter number 8. Clear? Next, suppose we want to find this area. Suppose we want to find this area A, B, C, D, x axis, y axis. Equation of this line, that is x is equal to A, and the equation of this line x is equal to B. Therefore, area ABCDA integration limit a to b, left to right, and this is y dx, correct? This is very important result. And suppose this area is like this, below x-axis, this is x-axis, y-axis, below x-axis. Then area you can write integration a to b y dx mod, because you know that below x-axis area is negative, but you know that area can't be negative. Now if the area attached with the y-axis, if this area, you want to find this area, this is y is equal to c and y is equal to d. Naming of this A, B, C, D. Therefore, area A, B, C, D, A. Area A, B, C, D, A. Limit C to D. That is x dy. Here. And if this area lies this side, y is equal to c, y is equal to d. If this area lies this side, then area integration c to d x dy. Here. These are some main important points of the application of integrals. And you know about ellipse. This is horizontal ellipse, x-axis, y-axis. This is called A0 and this point is called 0B. Therefore x square y, a square plus y square y, b square is equal to 1. Horizontal ellipse. And this is called vertical ellipse. X-axis, y-axis. This is called B0 and this is called 0A. Therefore x square y, b square plus y square y, a square is equal to 1. A always greater than b. Here also a greater than b. Correct? Now these are some important properties related to the chapter 8. With the help of this property, you can find the area bounded by this curve. Now start exercise 8.1. Question number 1. 8.1. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve y is equal to x and line x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 4 and x-axis and first quadrant. First quadrant. Yes. You know that y square is equal to x. It is right hand parabola, left hand parabola, or upward parabola, or downward parabola. Can you think in your mind? Y square is equal to x. It means y square is equal to 4x. It means it is right hand parabola. Therefore, this is called right hand parabola. Right hand parabola. Y is equal to x, vertical equal to x. And x is equal to 1, you know. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. X is equal to 1 means the line parallel to y axis. Line parallel to y axis. X is equal to 4 means the line parallel to y axis. That is x is equal to 4. And x axis, this line lies in the first quadrant. Area lies in the first quadrant. Between this area, you want to find A, B, C, D. You want to find the shaded portion. Clear? Now, you know that area A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, A. Limit, you know that? Limit from left to right. Left to right. Which means limit 1 to 4. Limit 1 to 4. And what is the value of y from here? Because formula, you know, integration a to b y dx, y dx. Put the value of y from the function. Put the value of y from here. Value of y, you know, root x dx. Now simply integration, then upper limit minus lower limit. And the integration of this 3 by 2 and limit 1 to 4. When you put here 4 to the power 3 by 2 and minus 1 to the power 3 by 2, that is 2 by 3. 4 to the power 2 by 3, it means 4 you can write 2 to the power 2. This will cancel. And 2 to the power 3, 8. 8 minus 1, 7. The answer is 14 by 3. Answer is 14 by 3. Yeah. This is question number 1. Question number 2. Find the area of the region bounded by. Same question. Second, same as it is. Third, find the area of the region bounded by x is equal to 4y, y is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, y axis and first quadrant. First quadrant. Okay. You know that x is equal to 4y, it means that is upward parabola. That is upward parabola, correct? Upward parabola. Y is equal to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is y equal to 2 and this is y equal to 4 line. Y equal to 4 and area lies in the first quadrant. Area lies in the first quadrant. Area bounded by curve. Area bounded by curve. This is curve and this is y-axis and these two lines. Area bounded by all four functions. That is, you know that area of the shaded portion. Area of the shaded portion, integration 2 to 4. Here x dy. What is the value of x from first? What is the value of x from first? That is 2 root y. 2 root y dy. And you know that integration of root y to the power 3 by 2 and 2 by 3, that is limit 2 to 4. Now 2 into 2 4, that is 4 by 3 outside, and 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 to the power 3 by 2. 4 to the power 3 by 2, 2 to the power 2 into 3 by 2 minus 2 root 2. That is 4 by 3. 2 to the power 3, 8 minus 2 root 2. This is the answer. Stereo neat. Okay. This is the solution of question number 3rd. Very simple question. You can solve easily. Correct? Next, find the area of the region bounded by the ellipse x square that is x square by 16 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. You know that this is horizontal ellipse. This ellipse is called horizontal. This is 4 0 and this is 0 3. When you compare with the standard equation x square by a square, it means a square is equal to 16, so a is equal to 4 plus y square by b square is equal to 9, the b is equal to 3. We want to find the area, complete area. And you know that area is symmetrical about x-axis as well as y-axis. This area is equal to this area, this area is equal to this area, this area is equal to this area, this area is equal to this area. It means all the 4 parts of this ellipse have equal area. Firstly, find the area of one part, then multiply by 4. This is the required area. Firstly, find the area of first part. The naming of this O, A, B, area, O, A, B, O, and limit, limit. You can take 0 to 4 or 0 to 3, both are possible. If you take 0 to 4, then put the value of y here. Or if you want to take the limit 0 to 3, then put the value of y, put the value of x here. In 2 ways, you can solve this question in 2 ways. That is 4, limit 0 to 4, y dx. What is the value of y? What is the value of y from here? You know that y square by 9 is equal to 1 minus x square by 16, LCM, 16 minus x square. Therefore, what is the value of y from here? Value of y, that is 9 by 16, 16 minus x square. This is the value of y square. And you want to find the value of y. What is the value of y? Square root of this, 3 by 4 root 16 minus x square. Therefore 3 by 4 root 16 minus x square dx. 16 minus x square dx. As a 4 to 4 cancelled, that is 3 integration 0 to 4. That is 4 square minus x square. Formula, you know about the property integration root a square minus x square. You know about this property integration root a square minus x square, that is x by 2 root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus c. Apply this property. apply this property. Therefore, area is x by 2 root 16 minus x square plus 16 by 2 sin inverse x by e limit 0 to 4 upper limit. When you put here 4 square 16, 16 minus 16 0, this complete becomes 0. When you put here 4 by 4 1, that is 8 sin inverse 1, and when you put 0, this complete 0 and this is also 0, that is 3 into 8, and sin inverse 1 you know, pi by 2, this will cancel, that is 12 pi, square root, answer. Or direct formula, you know, for verification only, area of an ellipse, that is formula pi AB, pi A, you know, A you know, in this question A you know 4 and B you know 3. Put here 4 into 3 12, it is 12 pi, only for verification. Clear? Now your homework is try to solve these 3-4 questions. Okay, thank you.